guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another grocery haul. This is week 4 of February, so it's the last week. So it's also going to be the wrap up of the budget. Now the sound you're hearing is my son playing with a little wagon outside. It's super nice, so I just had the door open with him playing, so it might be a little noisy. Quick introduction, name's Kara. I do groceries for a family of 3, me, my husband, and my son. And then also my parents-ish, because we're living with them, but they don't always eat with us, so long story short, they are included in the groceries, but they're not. So anyways, I will show you the menu for this week and then the groceries. So the menu for this week, today is Monday, which is when I generally do my shopping. So we've already had this, which my parents make dinner on Sunday, and they did boxed enchiladas. So as for tonight, I am making chicken and rice soup in the Instapot. Burritos on Tuesday as normal. Wednesday we're gonna do a beef stir fry. Thursday is date night, which we usually have fish. I haven't decided if we're going to have tilapia or salmon, but we'll have one or the other, and then rice and vegetables. Friday will be breakfast or leftovers, depending on if we have enough leftovers. If we do, we'll do that. If not, we'll have eggs and toast. And then Saturday will be lentil soup. On to the groceries. Got some typical produce. We got kale and spinach, as usual. Mushrooms, bell peppers, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, all for my husband. And then we got celery because we ran out. This usually lasts us a couple weeks, but we needed it. And these were actually cheaper than just the regular tomatoes, so I was excited to be able to get organic. This thing right here is driving me crazy. So I'm going to give making sauerkraut another shot. The last batch I made went bad, so you'll see farther on in the groceries that I had to buy sauerkraut again. For the fruit, my son and I have been going through bananas like crazy. He's been eating a whole one every morning. So I had to get quite a few more of these for basically just the 2 of us. We're the only 2 that eat them. Oranges, apples, and then they had their canned stuff on sale, as well as the fact that I was running out of just almost everything that we use. So I had to stock up quite a bit for being the end of the month. So we got tomato sauce, we got diced tomatoes with garlic and onion, and then we got a can with green chilies. I still have some of these in the pantry, so I just got one. And then as for other tomatoes, I got the ones with green chilies, onion, and cilantro. And then for beans, navy beans, black beans, kidney beans. Their tuna was super cheap, so I basically just grabbed a whole row of that and called that good. This last week, I made spaghetti for dinner, and I made it way too veggie heavy. But I had quite a bit to freeze, so I froze 2 batches. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this when I pull it out. So that'll kind of mellow out the vegetable flavor and add a lot more tomato. Really, dude? Take that back outside. Take your toy outside. Yeah, you goober. Then I got another can of fruit for my son, just so he has a variety. The chickens were still $1 a pound, so I grabbed 2 more of those. And then we are out of frozen fruit for our smoothies. And this was a decent price, plus the fact that I'm getting into the farther end of my 3rd trimester. I know pineapple is really good, so I swapped this out for our usual berries. And then our random things, I got lentils for the soup because I didn't have any in the pantry. And I am anemic now, so I am taking iron, so I needed some prunes for regularity and whatnot. This is the sauerkraut that I had to buy. We really love this brand, but it's quite expensive. This was $7 just for this jar of sauerkraut. When that had a cabbage over there, it was like 49 cents a pound. So huge difference, but I'm having issues making it not mold. So I'm going to try again. And then lemon juice, we use this for a lot of things. I drink it every morning with water. We also use it in my husband's chicken. We use it in other cooking things. So I do get organic with that because, like I said, I drink it straight. And then sour cream for burrito night and any other thing that sounds good with it. Probably just the burritos, but we'll end up going through the whole tub anyways. I had to get meat for my husband's lunch. And this was cheaper than the little sausage things, so I got this. And then on to what WIC coverage for the month. Now this is the end of the month, so I basically just had to use up what was on my card. But I do have a plan for everything I got, so I didn't just get stuff just to buy it, like I am going to use it. Bread, pretty typical. Non-fat yogurt, my son and I use this in smoothies. And I got 3 juices, 3 different flavors. And then multiple different types of cereal. What I am going to do is I am actually on snack for church, and so I was going to do like a breakfast thing, and I'm going to bring the juices. I usually bring the juices, and then I was going to do the cereal and some milk, and then I'll get the rest of the stuff later. I had quite a few boxes of cereal that I needed to get for the end of this month, so I figured I'd get them now, and then I'll get the milk later when it's closer to my Sunday. And the total for everything for Food for Less was $88 flat, so that was pretty cool. Now this is the first time in a while, but I actually hit up Natural Grocers on the same day that I went to Food for Less. So I will show you guys what I got. Apparently I misput. Well, I'll show you some of it. I still haven't pulled out the eggs, but I mean, you know what those look like anyways. So I got the 4 dozen eggs. They're still in the bag for some reason. So I'm just not gonna pull them out because you know what they look like. So the other items that I got was their bulk stuff was on sale because I remember I got 7% off, which isn't a huge deal, but when it's something that we buy regularly, I like to buy it when it's on sale. So I got my husband's tea, I got my tea. Again, it only ended up being like 60 cents off, but hey, that's 60 cents we didn't have to pay. And then I usually only get stuff like this when it's on clearance, but my husband really likes these, and he is the worship leader at church. So sometimes there's nothing there for snack that he can eat because it'll give him gas and he's got to sing. So I like to at least have something in my bag that I could give him if there's nothing else, because we are there for a really long time. So it's good for him to be able to at least keep his blood sugar up. So the total for Natural Grocers was $17.22 with the eggs and the tea and everything. So then altogether we're looking at $105.22, which I will do the balancing of the end of the month budget, and then I will film the wrap up after I put all these groceries away, but I don't want to leave these sitting out in this warm weather, so I'm going to put them away. So the boy just went down for his nap, and I had a chance to sit down and look at the grocery budget or grocery expenditure or grocery spending for the month, looking at each week, and so I was going to sit down and go over it. So week 1 we did $87.05, which was really good. It was still higher than the 75 that I was shooting for, but I remember we ended up getting a few items that we don't usually. So it was, I think there was something, I can't remember, that's too long ago. I'm not even gonna try. Anyways, week 2 was great. It was only $64.40, and that's more what I'm aiming for, so that was really good. I was really happy with that week. Gonna continue to try and have weeks like that in the future. Now for the second half of the month, we definitely went a lot higher. Last week it was $108.83. Today was $105.22. So definitely near the end of the month, I kind of got a lot more loose with my spending, ended up getting more things that we didn't need, that kind of stuff. So although this last time I did stock up on quite a few cans, I don't know if that's exactly what made it more, but I do know that I got a lot more lenient with what I was buying. But regardless of that, I still managed to stay under the budget of $375. I only spent $365.50 this month, which was awesome. So I had $950 left. So way closer than I want to be, but hey, it's way less than $425. So I am really happy with that. It was a good month. I'm going to continue to try and keep going down. I'm obviously not going to lower the budget this time. We were nowhere near in the excess that we were the first month. So I'm going to stick with this $375 for this next month. I'm really going to have to try and rein it in near the end of the month and still stay on track and on target with what I'm trying to do so that I can accomplish my goals with lowering our budget. That's all the spending for this month. I will not be going to the grocery store until March, so that will be the complete total, the $365.50. If you want to see the meals that I make this week, go ahead and continue watching. I will show clips of that, and then at the end I will show the numbers that I just mentioned. Anyways, thank you guys for watching and hope you have a great day.